The following program is brought to you in part by Time Warner Cable and the Madison County School System. This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome to MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
MCS TV and Madison County School Sports.com present your look at local school sports.
Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right.
Taylor goes up and under. Nice run.
Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right.
Welcome back to MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. I'm Samantha Burford. We're here at Jack Burford Chevrolet today to film a coaches show, and we are very privileged and happy to have Steve Roof with us today, Madison Central baseball coach.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for joining us.
Excited to be here.
Well, we're always happy to have coaches. I know this is your first coaches show, at least with me. So very happy to have you, your inauguration, I should say. So let's just get right to it, and let's start with baseball. How about it?
We like baseball.
We love baseball.
Been there 15 years at Madison Central. Privileged just to be the head coach with some great assistants.
Yeah. How many do you have assistants?
We have Coach Withers has been with me 14 years. Nick Barty, 7. He'll be going in his 8th year. Matt
Right.
Seelix, our JV coach, played for me. Mr. Holbrook, our freshman coach, who had 2 sons play for us.
Right.
Mr. Gross, whose son also came through, and Mr. Waters. So we've had several guys that have actually played and then helped coach.
Okay, so that's got to make you feel a little older, right? That they're
Definitely.
moving along in the process.
Been here a while, definitely getting a lot older, but it's been a fun ride. All the way from the top, we always say we have a great superintendent, principal, AD. They all help. It really starts at the top, and it really helps us to be successful.
And wonderful facilities.
Great facilities, so
Yeah.
we can't complain.
You got to be impressed by all that,
Definitely.
right? With the new field.
Definitely. And this year we actually our guys helped build a new fence. So we did that in the month of October and November. Thought it was a great team building
Put 'em
activity.
to work.
We did. We try to. We take a lot of pride in our facilities, our baseball
Right.
field. We do a lot of the work, and it's helped us out just to come together, and they learn to work. That's what you have to do.
Right. Well, and as you said, that's a great team building process. I mean, get to know each other, especially some of the new kids that have moved in.
Definitely, our thing, we had a successful year, and we really thought it was a team concept. They really bought
Right.
into that.
Right.
They pull for each other. They're really good friends, and as you'll see, talk to some of the guys in a minute. It was a fun year.
Yeah, we do have some of the athletes with us tonight. So after we finish our process and interview, we'll get to talk to some of them too.
Definitely.
So will they give us any secrets, you think?
I don't know if there's a lot of secrets. Hard
No
work,
secrets.
together, play hard.
Maybe some of the superstitions. We'll find out some of those.
That will be your call.
All right, good. Okay, let's talk about regular season.
Definitely.
I know you guys play a lot of games. How many do you play?
Well, we were 29-9, so definitely a long season. The high school baseball season in Kentucky is 36 games during the regular season. So
Right.
we call it a grind. And it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So
Yeah.
you try to peak at the end of the year, and we were kind of lucky this year to have a good postseason.
Right. Now, as far as do you get all the games in? Does weather?
Well, obviously, weather in
You're
Kentucky,
an outdoor sport, right?
Yes, definitely. They say you go outside, the weather changes constantly.
Yeah, in the
Warm
next
one
hour.
day,
Yeah.
definitely. So we do a good job adjusting. We try not to complain about the weather.
Right.
We'll practice in the snow if we have to. We have a great. We this year we're lucky to have the turf football field. So if it was
Yeah.
cold, we could go outside and still throw, take ground balls. An outstanding indoor facility with 3 cages and 2 mounds. So we were really able to practice all year.
Right.
And didn't miss a beat. So I thought it helped us.
Now, is it difficult to try to get all those games in with the weather? I mean, during the season, if a game is called off because of bad weather,
Right.
is it difficult to make it up in regular season?
No question. I mean, it's not as hard as you would think. We find a date, we agree to play
Yeah.
a game, and really, if you get the spring break, you're good. And we always go south to Florida,
Yeah.
which is a huge trip, and it's just nice to have the nice weather. And,
Yeah.
and really, once we get back after spring break, we're okay with the weather.
Right. Let's talk about some of the regular season games. Are there any that come to your mind that you really stand out that?
It's hard to say. We play a tough schedule. A lot of Louisville schools. We play Louisville Male, played in the LIT. It's hard to pinpoint one game or two. Obviously, we had a big win at Lexington Catholic in the pouring rain, and it was fun to sit back.
Yeah.
It was raining hard. Our team was up on the fence in the rain,
Yeah.
going crazy, and we noticed Catholic sitting back in the dugout. Didn't want to get wet, so we ended up winning that game. Not that saying that was a turning point, but it was a huge win. Big wins over Lafayette, LCA.
Well, the Lexington schools, they always have good baseball
It's a
teams.
great
I mean,
it's a great baseball region.
Yeah.
Usually 10 to 12 Division I players,
Right.
draft picks every year.
Right out of there.
So it's a great region. It's a tough region, but we embrace that competition and we just try to do the best we can.
Do you like to play some of your teams out of Lexington that you know you'll be playing again in the district
Every
region?
year we schedule all the Lexington schools, and this year we really we schedule a lot of the top Louisville schools. So it was a top.
In case you make it to the state.
No question. Also, we want to play the best schedule we can play,
Right.
and that's really the goal every year. And we've done that for as long as I've been there. We'll travel to Louisville, where it doesn't matter, and we always play the teams home and away, Scott County.
Right.
It's just what you want to do. You
Right.
want to be at a place where you work as hard as you can, play the best schedule you can, and just
Yeah.
kind of see where you fall at the end.
Well, and you don't want to be surprised by any of these teams in case you do make it.
We
to
just
the
feel
end
like
of
the only way
season.
you can get better is to play good competition. You cannot, that's the way you improve, and
Yeah.
that's what we try to tell our kids. They embrace that, and that it's fun. Those games are a lot of fun on those nights.
Yeah. Any other regular season games that come
You
to
know,
mind?
it was just overall
There's so
approach.
many.
There is so many, and it was just a great season in terms of it's like I said, we just try to peak at the end. It's hard to pinpoint one thing. We play
Right.
a lot of players, and we had 2 guys at a lot of positions. We try to give a lot of guys a shot.
I was
and
going to ask that. Did you switch up the team?
definitely, I don't think we had the same lineup all year in terms of the same lineup, batting order or position wise. A lot of our guys. Some 2-position guys, or
Okay.
a shortstop might pitch, so we bring another guy in. We just let them compete, and at the end see who had the best year and gives us the best chance at the end.
Right. Now, let's go into some district play.
Right.
Who did you guys play in district?
Our first
for those that don't know?
round, we played Madison Southern, and then we ended up playing Berea. So
Okay.
we won both of those games and then advanced to the 11th region
To the
tournament
region,
at
right.
Western Hills High School. The first game was against Lexington Catholic, a big rival. It's like I said, we beat them in the regular season, but we
Yeah.
knew it was going to be tough with their 1 and 2 pitcher on the mound. They were up 2-1 or 2-0. We had a suicide squeeze bunt. Griffin Hoskins got it down
Right.
to tie it up. Gave us some momentum,
Yeah.
and 2 of the guys you're about to talk to kind of opened it up. Joseph Holbrook and Seth Richardson both hit home runs,
Yeah.
and really sealed the deal in that first game.
Yeah.
The second game was Scott County.
They're always a powerhouse, aren't
always
they?
good in all sports, and it's a rival
They
too,
really are.
a heated rival.
There's not been a coach that I've talked to yet in our coaches shows for Madison Central that hasn't said that Scott County.
It's just a fun
is
game.
incredible.
We enjoy
Yeah.
the night. I don't want to forget Jeremy Lakes in that first game, complete game.
Yeah.
Against Lexington Catholic. Joseph Holbrook pitched the second game against Scott County. Back and forth affair. It actually rained us. It stopped we jumped up. It was a 2-2 game in the 6th inning. The rain came, so we actually had to come home and go back up and pick up the game
I
in the bottom of
remember
the
that.
6th.
I remember that.
We were able to push a run, cross a run. Corey Mullins got a big hit,
Yeah.
or got the run in by hitting the ball to the
Yeah.
shortstop. And then we came in and closed the game. Kyle Kelsey closed it. So it was a nice,
Yeah.
it was a 2-part
And it was a
game.
late night.
It was a late night. Turn
It was
around, go
late.
back and do the same thing. But our guys would tell you it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So
I remember because Twitter, I mean, it was lighting up on Twitter
It was.
about the weather's bad, we're going to wait, no,
Right.
we're going home, okay, then we got to get everybody back tomorrow.
No, but to go back up there and to beat Scott County, it's just a fun night. So our guys love the challenge, and we work on stuff like that all year. So it's not like it's something new. It's just a routine. You try to build a routine. This is what BP every day,
Right.
and drive up and play. So and that opened the door for the next night. Number 1 team in state, Taste Creek. We had our chances. We held our own there. Wiggled out some bases loaded jams. I thought our pitchers were outstanding. Kavanaugh, who's going to talk here in a minute, had a big double, scored the run.
Yeah. But you guys were definitely the underdogs going
Well,
in.
yeah, we like to think that we had a shot. And we were favorite. I mean, not a favorite
got
underdog. We thought we could win. It
Right.
wasn't like it was just some huge underdog because we'd played all the top teams before, and our guys were not afraid. And that's the one thing that we talked all year. They were a team. They weren't afraid, and they.
What do you have to lose?
They embrace the competition.
Right.
I think they first of all enjoy each other, and they enjoy baseball, and they like playing good teams, and they've done it their whole life.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
they weren't
something
afraid.
new. No, definitely
They were
weren't afraid.
determined
No.
and let's go all
Thought
out.
we could win it, and thought we could advance to the next level and win the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that's really one of our goals. So it was a fun ride. Ended a little, I always say ended short. Something to build on for next year, obviously. But looking back, it was a great year. Like I said, our pitchers, our ERA was a 1.5. Coach Barty did an outstanding job. We had several guys step in there and do their role. Austin Templeton, Zach Vall, Kyle Kelsey. I'm going to forget some guys. Jeremy
I
Lakes.
can totally understand how you have to have notes. You guys have so many games, and there's so many as far as on your team. I couldn't.
Well, baseball is a
everything.
statistics sport, so
It
just trying
is,
to remember all the numbers and who did what, it's tough, but it's just part of the game. So,
Right.
Our defense was good with Coach Withers. He's done an outstanding job, been with me 14 years. And our hitting, we had some clutch hitting in terms of, we weren't just a great lineup, but we found ways to score runs, whether it be, we had 144 stolen bases. Ben Moore, who's a junior all-star, he's playing tomorrow in the junior all-star game.
Wow.
He had 50 stolen bases, I think. Yeah, it's hard to remember now. No, 48 stolen bases.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because if he got those 2 extra, that was
That would
going
have
to
been
count.
big. So, it was just a team effort. We found ways to score runs. The goal was to, in terms of not just I want to have a great average, I want to try to win the game, and that was really special in terms of this group.
Well, that's incredible, and I know you guys had a great season, and not only were we there for a lot of your games, Madison County School Sports,
Definitely.
but we were always promoting and following you guys on Twitter and following
Right.
all the parents and wishing you guys the best. So, Coach, we're going to take a quick break if that's okay, and when we come back, we'll start talking about some seniors, some goals for the summer, and we'll talk about next season goals.
Okay, sounds good.
So we'll be right back. All right, we'll be right back right after this message.
This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.
MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. I'm Samantha Burford, here with Madison Central's head baseball coach, Mr. Roof. Thanks for joining us again.
It's a pleasure. I appreciate all you do, and Jack Burford, what they do for us as well.
Yeah, they've given us a nice little setup here, haven't they?
It's a great job. I mean, you do a great job.
Well, thank you very much. We do appreciate it, and we appreciate you coming out on this hot afternoon. But I guess you'd rather be doing this maybe than out there playing baseball, or would you rather be in the heat?
I'm a kind of a baseball guy, so we try.
But it is 93.
It is, but we would say it's good baseball weather.
It's good baseball weather. There you go. All right, Coach. Let's talk about now some of your seniors, and were they leaders of the team?
Oh, definitely.
Tell us about them.
They're definitely great leaders. Austin Templeton, Brady McBride, Zach Hall, and Jonah Kelsey. I thought they really held us together. All graduated, going on to college, and like I said, they were great leaders, and we looked up to them, and they really took us through the whole season and did a great job.
Right. Good motivational. As far as you said 4 of them, right?
Definitely. Well, we were a young team.
Right. That's what I was
played a lot of sophomores and juniors, but it's a year-long process. It's a fall weightlifting. It's winter. We do fall baseball schedule.
A lot of people may not know that.
Well, it's a year-round sport.
Right.
We have several guys that play 2 sports. But for the ones that just focus on 1 sport, the 11th region is a baseball region in terms of, have to get better each day.
Yeah.
So in the fall, we do fall baseball, we're constantly lifting weights, running. Winter is a real good focus in terms of lifting and getting stronger. In the preseason, we throw a lot, and we saw some great velocity jumps with our arms. And then there's the season. So you have to have those leaders who have been there, done that for 4 years.
Right.
And kind of hold us together. So I thought they did a great job.
Did all 4 of them play with you all 4 years, or did some of them come
They
on
all did, and they had different roles. Austin Templeton was probably one of our best pitchers overall. He was a reliever, put him in multiple situations. Bases loaded, here's the ball.
That's important.
Brady McBride had several good outings. Senior night, big win over East Jessamine.
Yeah.
Jonah Kelsey, DH, played some outfield last year. Zach Hall split catching with Corey Mullins. So. They all did a great job, and like I said,
sad to see them go.
It always is, but at the end we tell them they're part of the family,
and come back next season
and we'll stay in touch with them.
Yeah, well, that is good. And you guys have been doing this for so long. All of your coaches, it sounds like. I mean, I would say that you keep in touch with a lot of your team.
We do. We have a baseball camp we ran today. Cole Metcalf, who was at Bellarmine College, came back, and he was working with our hitters. Some of the hitters. We've had numerous guys come back, wish us well. A lot of local guys, some of the people playing club baseball at Eastern. We have, we've sent about 30 guys to college through our program. So it's a family. And that's what really the joys of coaching is sending them out, watching them grow up, have families be men, and just staying with them and talking to them as they develop. That's really why we're in this business.
And that's important too, because these high school years are so important.
Right.
And sometimes it can be challenging because you never know what the home life is like until you have them gel together.
Well, we're blessed.
Men.
We're blessed with great players and really good families who do a great job raising them. So we can't really take any of the credit for that.
Get them there when they're supposed to be.
They do it. I mean, they do. They're baseball people. They understand. They've been doing it ever since 6, 7, travel baseball, little league. So
yeah, because that's really year round.
It is, and like I said, so we're blessed with good parents, good kids, and really good coaches. So we just try to. We just try to facilitate their learning and their growth, provide them with an opportunity to get better, and just go from there.
Now this summer, what do you guys have going on?
Well, like I said, we've had a baseball camp today, about 100 kids.
Right.
All our kids work the camp. It is a pleasure to sit back and watch them coach the young ones.
Yeah.
A lot of energy.
That's more fun for
it is.
them,
It's fun to watch them develop. They understand
what it's... future players right there.
Definitely. And they also understand what it's like to be the teacher in the classroom or the coach to see what it's like to get a group to listen. But they do an outstanding job, which is not always...
Go?
Yeah, I think it went well. You can ask some of the guys that came up. But
when they come in a minute,
all three of them that are here, and they all did a great job on that. Most of them, if not all, are playing some kind of summer baseball, travel ball versus the toughest competition they can.
Right.
We coach a 16U group with about 6 or 7 of our guys mixed in with other people out of Lexington. So they understand you cannot just sit back. You have to get better because our competition's doing the same thing.
Exactly.
And it's fun. You play baseball because it's fun. They say play baseball. They don't say work baseball.
Right.
They play ball at the beginning of the game. So we try to get them to enjoy the process, although it's not easy because baseball's a failure sport. You fail 7 out of 10 times, you hit 300, and you're considered an all-star in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
So to get them to understand that failure is a big part of it, it's challenging, it's tough, but they grow, and that's what's good to see.
Right. Now, As far as the schedule, have you already started working on next season's?
We got about a week and a half left of baseball, and then we have a 2-week dead period. And
Okay.
me and my wife, who does an outstanding job with 3 kids running around the ballpark, I will get to that dead period, and I'm just going to take 2 weeks off.
Take a nice
and
little
I'm good.
break.
Go to
I
the
think
beach,
you deserve
and then,
it after the season you've
and then
had.
we'll come back in July, and we crank it right back up with some baseball all the way up through about August, and then we'll start worrying about next year.
When they
as we
come
get
back
that.
into school.
Definitely, that's when we'll schedule
But you
and
do
all
do
that.
the schedule.
Definitely work all that stuff. It's schedule, it's booster club meetings, it's golf scramble, it's fundraising. It's a big a big piece. And
Yeah.
like I said, we have a lot of components, parents that help us out.
Right.
And we're just blessed to be, like I said, a great group of people.
Now, as far as parents goes, do you guys have a booster club? Do you
We
have,
do.
what do you need?
We meet 2 times a year. One time in the fall, one time in the spring, and just kind of outline our fundraisers. And just kind of go from there. Each person has a different fundraiser. It's a group effort. It's not just one person does this, one person does that. So they have to sell candy, and we do a lot of stuff because we have to raise money. Baseball is expensive. Umpires, bus trips, baseballs in general, and our budget's not the biggest, but we can't complain. So
and I think everybody says, well, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but everybody says they get the new uniforms every 5 years, right?
Yeah,
So,
we sometimes we try to get
enough money to
get a
get
little
some
bit
new
here, something different. But yes, definitely.
that makes it challenging. Because I know, it's a tough sport. You get dirty. And
It's a tough sport, but we like to say it's fun. I'm blessed to do what I love and be around people that we enjoy working with. I would never complain. We love what we do, and we have coaches that love what we do, and we hope the players reflect that as well.
Once you get past this break, the dead period, have you already set up some goals? You said this season, you were a young team, you know what's coming in.
Right.
Have you already set up the goals? Or
Well,
in your mind, are you thinking, okay?
No question. It really never stops. And the ultimate goal is to win the state tournament, state championship.
Right.
But it's really broken down into smaller pieces. We have to try to get each kid to be the best they can be, and that's really where it starts. And that's all you can really focus on. Is we talk about focus on the process, not the results.
Right.
So this player might need to get faster, or this player might need to get stronger, or a better arm, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We don't try to look in terms of just there's an ultimate goal, but we have to take small steps to try to get there.
You're right. Well, and that's understandable. And I think the young men do appreciate that.
They do, and we appreciate their hard work because it's not easy. It's not for everyone. If they gave state championships to everyone out there, everyone would do it. So it's challenging. We ask a lot of them, but they've accepted the challenge.
Now, you said a lot of your young men athletes, they play multiple sports.
We have numerous guys that play football. Seth here actually plays a couple sports. You'll talk to him in a minute. We try to encourage them to play multiple sports, so it's okay. But if they don't, we're also understanding as well. We like them doing stuff. Compete is what we talk about. But
and some coaches may not like that, because they don't want them injured.
Well, I think me, Alan, and Coach Brown last year, and Coach Centers, we've already kind of sat down. We talk about it. We have several guys that do both.
Okay.
I have 4 or 5 basketball players, and we encourage it. We work well together, and that's not been a problem in my time that I've been here.
Maybe not track. What's going on during the spring?
I guess during spring, track. Obviously it'd be hard to run track and play baseball at the same time. But in terms of sports that don't overlap.
Right, so football.
Football, definitely. Encourage them to play football. We have numerous guys that are out there doing that today. And Seth's playing basketball. He'll go basketball one day, baseball the next day. But it's whatever a kid, it's got to be, we try to encourage them to enjoy high school, do as much as you can.
Right. Now, do you have, do you travel and go to the middle school so that you know what's coming in for next season?
Well, it helps in our camps. I do try to get to a few games, but we literally play every night. If there's not a freshman game going on, there's JV, varsity, and
That's
it's usually
right, because a lot of people may not know you have a JV team.
We have
as
3
well.
teams, so it's 6 nights out of the week with practice. So we try to sneak away to a few middle school games, and I've watched them since they come through our camps. We get to know who they are. And we just keep a database. Most of the kids that play for us went to our baseball camp, so we know who they are, and we do the best we can. And sometimes kids will change. So the top guy in 6th, 7th grade or little league might not be the top guy in high school. So different growth spurts, different love for the game. You can never question heart or love for the game.
Right.
And we see people develop and change. Even the course of season, the beginning lineup sometimes is not the last lineup because someone might develop.
Right.
Or take, who knows?
Or you may put them in a different spot and they
rotating
may go,
around. Confidence is
I think
huge.
we like him over here.
No question.
Instead.
No question. Confidence is huge, and it's just baseball is streaky. There's hot streaks, cold streaks, and And there's development. Some people obviously are going to grow and lift, and who knows?
Well, and there's a big difference in an 8th grader that may be coming in
Right.
to their size and ability to a senior. I mean,
No
that's
question.
a big difference.
No question. We try to put the best 9 on the field. It doesn't matter grade, whatever that is.
You don't care about all
We
that.
want the best 9 on the field, and that's been kind of our underlying principle since I've started.
Yeah.
So, and they know that, and they compete
Yeah.
for those spots, and who knows?
Yeah, it could change. It always changes.
It will.
Anything before we go into the interview with the young
No,
athletes?
like I said, I like to thank our assistant coaches and superintendent, Mr. Thomas
Yeah.
and Mr. Muntz. Mr. Fritz does a great job for us,
Yeah.
and our parents and our players. And it's been a fun ride, and we just hope to continue it.
Yeah, because they have sons, right? So
Yeah.
maybe there'll be some baseball in
Who
there
knows?
somewhere with them.
You never know. But we're lucky. Great school, great facilities, and like I said, a lot of love from Madison
Yeah.
Central High School.
That's good. That's good. All right, Coach, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us. We
All
do
right, we enjoyed
appreciate
it.
And we had a great time coming out to your all's games and loved it. And
Look forward to it.
you guys had a wonderful season, and we congratulate you on that.
Thank you very much.
All right, and when we come back, we're going to introduce 3 young student athletes, and when we come right back.
This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Oh, there you go. You got time. Go.
Welcome back to MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. I'm Samantha Burford, here with Madison Central, a few of their baseball team. Congratulations, guys. You had a great season.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got to be excited about that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's let them introduce themselves, and we'll start right here.
All right, well, I'm Joseph Holbrook. I'm going into my junior year. I played first base, outfield, and I pitched for Central. And that's basically
A man of many talents.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm Seth Richardson. I'm going to be a junior also, and I play outfield for Central.
Okay.
I'm Nick Cavanaugh. I'm a rising senior. I played third base, and I also pitched.
I thought you were going to say rising star. I was going to say, you guys are here. You're already stars, right? So, all right. Let's talk about some of your favorite moments of the season. Something had to stand out.
Well, I'd say my favorite moment was the first time I got on the mound for the beginning of the season against Franklin County.
Okay.
And I went
As
off,
a pitcher, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I
For
went,
those girls out there that don't know on the mound.
Yeah, and I went all 7 innings, threw a 1-hitter, and I was really excited. And it just really made me happy.
I would say so, and well deserved. You should be. Either one of you.
My favorite memory is probably against Louisville Manual. It rained a ton, and we had a dugout that's kind of actually dug into the ground. You don't see a lot that are actually underground, and the rain just started pouring in. It was a lot of fun. We played around with the Louisville Manual guys getting out the tarp. We helped them get out the tarp, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Coach was telling us about that game. It rained a lot.
A ton.
And he said you guys were not shy. You got right out there in the rain.
Oh,
It
no.
didn't matter.
Oh, no.
Muddy. I bet all your moms hated getting the uniforms back to the right color after that. All right, you got a favorite moment?
Mine was probably beating Lexington Catholic at Lexington Catholic. It's always a tough game when we play them. And, you know, a lot of people doubted us this season and what our abilities were and who we could play with and stuff like that. And it just really put us out there to be known for how good we are.
Yeah, so for all the doubters, I mean, you pulled through.
Yeah.
I mean, big district play and then region. You guys were, what, on fire? Should I say on fire? You were on fire because you didn't have the best weather Either.
No.
So
no.
tell us about region. Who wants to talk?
Region was a definite long week with the constant rain delays and
Yeah.
constantly going back from Richmond to Frankfurt and just all that Chick-fil-A that we ate.
Yeah, chicken.
Maybe that brought you good luck, you think?
Oh yeah.
Probably
You're
one of
gonna
our
say so?
superstitions.
Well, the girls
keeping
saw-
everything the same.
Well, the girls softball team yesterday, they eat Krispy Kremes. That's their superstition. That's So now we're going to say it's chicken.
Chick-fil-A's.
Chicken.
Chick-fil-A.
Chicken sandwiches.
Was that every night on the bus?
That was
Every single day, 5 days that we went
You
back.
stopped here in Richmond, ate it on the way, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get enough to eat on the way back?
No,
it was already gone, wasn't it?
We would stop by a gas station
And get some
The
snacks.
Speedway.
Yeah, we'd stop by
Yeah.
a Speedway and
I
get
would say you guys could eat a lot, especially, I mean, that's a long game.
Oh yeah.
You get
Oh
hungry
yeah.
when it's over.
Except against Scott County, it was about 15 minutes when we came
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Finished that one
15
inning. It
minutes.
wasn't long.
It wasn't long, yeah, so you weren't too hungry then. Any other special moments that we want to talk about?
I don't like to sound selfish, but my home run, Joe's home run.
That is not selfish. Somebody's got to talk about it, right? Get right into it. Let's dive in.
Well,
Tell
let's
them
see,
what
we were-
game that was against.
It was Lexington Catholic in the first game of the region, and we believe we were up 4-2. And whenever I came up to bat, I wasn't expecting it or anything, and I just got a hold of one and just sent it deep. And then I wasn't expecting. I don't think anyone was expecting two in the same inning in the same game, both being our first home runs.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Do you think you fed off of each other?
Yeah, I guess
Everybody-
we kind of did. Yeah. I think no one really expected mine. They could probably expect Joe, since Joe's more of a power hitter. He's probably a little bit bigger than I am and
Yeah.
stuff. But got my pitch, hit it. I know Joe did too. So
Yeah. How about you? Any other special moments we want to talk about?
We played a game against North Mount Ohio in Florida, and we were before that we were kind of struggling a little bit. We hadn't really got our groove in, and Coach Barty had a talk with us before the game, and he said, like, you know, this could be a turning point for our season. It could be good or it could be bad, and we really went out there and played our best, and it was kind of after that we knew what we could do and stuff like that.
Do you guys look forward to going to Florida every spring break?
I love going for it.
Except the bus ride. The bus ride's kind of.
Oh yeah, that bus ride can't be fun, right?
Yeah, it's
no.
a little cramped.
Kind of.
Is it a school bus?
School
Yes,
bus.
ma'am. School bus all the way
Oh,
down.
Lord,
Florida.
yeah, that can't be
But
fun.
I mean, it's always a good bonding moment with the whole team. That it's like first time that we're really coming together over
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of nice. I mean, you get there. Some people maybe your parents would be like, I'm going to be excited about the day we can do something else for spring break.
Mhm.
But you guys look forward to it.
Oh, I love it. I love playing baseball over spring
So you
break.
don't mind missing out on other spring breaks
No.
and doing something other than baseball.
Well, we got the beach right there, so
Yeah.
it's
So
huge.
if you got a few extra hours, you can go. Do they give you a day off while you're there?
yeah.
So how many days you get?
We get one.
Yeah, I think we got one this year.
Yeah.
So but we do a lot of team bonding stuff. Like
Yeah, that
we went
was new this
bowling
year.
one night, and then
Went out to eat
Yeah,
as
we
a
went out to
team.
eat.
That's good.
It's still a lot of fun. even
And
when
your
we do
parents
seven.
go with you, right? A lot of
So-
parents
yeah.
go?
Oh, yeah.
Most
Oh, yeah.
everyone goes, but
Yeah.
there's a few that don't.
Support you.
Yeah.
I know you guys got some great parents. Anything else we want to talk about? Superstitions, maybe?
One of them was we never like cut our hair or anything during like the tournaments and stuff.
So you just let it grow.
Yeah, and we didn't shave and stuff like that. I know some of us don't grow that much facial hair, but it's
That's all right. That's all right. So you let your hair grow, facial hair grow. What else is there?
Well,
The chicken.
Chick-fil-A.
Chicken, yeah.
We always have the same seats on the bus. We don't
Same
move.
seats on the bus.
We just try to keep everything the same. Like, let's say
Same
one
bag
day
when
during
you-
BP or something, someone went to a spot in the field. You had to go to that spot again.
You gotta go right
Keep
back.
it constant.
And
Yeah.
of course, Coach Roof's song.
Oh
before
yes.
before our batting practice.
Now he's listening. Are we allowed to tell the song?
Oh yeah. Katy Perry.
Okay.
Dark horse.
Yeah, Dark Horse.
All right, so now see, when you
Every
say
day.
Katy Perry, I was a little nervous there for a second.
Every
The
day.
Dark Horse, that's good. That's good. Okay, does Coach have any like superstitions that he won't tell? Or?
I don't,
Mm.
I don't
No,
think
he
they're-
likes.
If they're superstitious, I think they kind of keep it to themselves. They don't.
Well,
Yeah.
Coach Dub does his thing when he does infield. He kind of like marks his spot in the dirt,
Yeah.
and then he'll hit it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. And we're not allowed to throw in front of the dugout. Usually, it's usually bad luck.
Bad
So
luck.
Okay, so you don't do that. So, 4 seniors gone. Are you looking forward? I know Coach said he's really looking forward to next season. Got some good goals. What are your all's thoughts on next season?
Well, I always look forward to the next season. I like seeing how all the players are going to advance, and I just like being with all the players and just having a good time.
Yeah. Now you said you guys will be juniors.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you'll be a sophomore, right?
Senior.
Oh, you'll be a senior. How many seniors do we have next year? Okay, they're tabulating.
Oh, yeah.
Do we know? It doesn't really matter, does
Maybe
it?
like 6 or 7.
8.
So you'll have more than this season.
9.
We got quite a bit.
So looking forward to you stepping up, being a leader as far as the senior, and are you going to be doing the pep rallies before, like the chants and the cheers? And
it's really exciting. We've all really been playing together since we were. I know me and Joseph have been playing together since we were like 8 years old, stuff like that. There's a lot. We had a lot of experience this year. We've all played the year before, really the same spots, and now another year is just going to help us. But we can't really say we got everybody back and we're going to be better than everybody else. We still have to work at it and get better and better.
That's good. I think that's great. Now, how was the camp this morning?
It's always
bad, good, or fun?
It's fun.
It's a blast.
When you get down to the 6-year-olds, it get kind of.
I'm in charge of the 6-year-olds, so.
That can be challenging, right? Because they don't have a long attention span.
It's a challenge, but it's kind of nice to see what some coaches have to deal with and stuff.
Yeah.
I just remember whenever I was the camper there, and I always thought it was the greatest time in the world. So I just kept remembering that, and I just try to bring in the energy to the kids, and just had a fun time.
And they may come to some of your games this season, so they're going to really look up to you guys and go, oh my gosh, he was my coach at camp. You think that?
Yeah.
At least you hope, right?
No, I did when I was younger. So.
Yeah, so exciting. Anything else you guys want to talk about? You guys play other sports? Anybody else playing anything other than baseball this summer?
I run cross country and play basketball and do baseball. So
are you doing that this summer, or are you just sticking to some
I'm working on
baseball?
all 3 this summer. So
you are?
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Baseball only.
Yeah, but I used to play basketball, but I'm just strictly
Sticking
baseball.
straight to baseball. Anybody got aspirations to play in college?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all 3 of you. Yes, definitely. Well, great. Guys, congratulations. You guys had a tremendous season, and you got to be really proud.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're proud of you. So thanks for being with us. We do appreciate it. And
Thanks.
This is the end of our coaches show, and we'll be back with another coach show. Who knows what? Maybe next season we'll get to have you guys during mid-season. How about that? Instead of waiting until the wrap-up show.
Sounds good with me.
Will that be good? All right. Thanks for watching MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Your look at local school sports.
Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right.
Taylor goes up and under. Nice throw.
This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.